welcome into the conversation today. I'm not sure where you are, but for me it's a kinda, as far as the external, a gloomy, overcast, chilly, windy, rainy day, but still, we can be sunny inside. Still beautiful, still perfect. Today's topic is kind of funny, tongue-in-cheek, but also, I think, very apropos. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Now, obviously, in a backwards way, I'm talking to you by recording this and for you to listen to it. Of course, we're not live together, although whenever you download and listen to this, I hope it is live for you in this moment. But that's the subject for today. Who you talking to? And I produced that title for this discussion for the scenario, say when you're into a conversation, maybe a heated conversation, maybe a dispute or a variance of opinion, and you're talking to someone, and maybe someone you know, worked with before, know them from childhood or from some friendship you've had for a long time, but you're talking to this person, and I posit this topic, this title, for you to consider. When it happens, you're having a dispute or a disagreement, even though someone you know that maybe you love, but you're coming to some position or some situation almost like you're saying to yourself, who is this person? That's the person that I know and like and love or know even casually, but this isn't the person I usually talk to like this. So I ask that question of you to ask yourself, who are you talking to when it happens? Are you talking to the devil, the evil in that person? Or are you talking to the God and the godness in that person? And then another question you should ask yourself, who's listening to this dispute, this disagreement, this heated exchange? Is it the devil or evil in that person? Or is it the devil and the evil in you? Or is it the God and godness in you in that person? Who's listening in this discussion? Just something to consider. That's all I'm saying. Just consider that perspective. If you can step back from this situation, step back. I propose that we do not intentionally say or do anything that supports or drives us to do evil to others or to our own selves. Not intentionally, and not certainly as perfect as we are from birth and in now. Now, of course, we are not flawless. I never offer that to you as a possibility. Not flawless. We are perfect, so we have to learn and make those mistakes. But from our complete, or in the process of completing, our perfect presence, we naturally observe and communicate from that foundation. Also, that foundation of the constant love coursing through our bodies. That spiritual infrastructure that should drive us commonly, yet uniquely, and that connects us whenever we meet each other. So our communication, who we are talking to, and from where in our understanding, in our consciousness, hopefully from our subconsciousness, we would by default be communicating from our original, natural, genuine essence. However, if we find ourselves in a conversation with someone with a statement or expressed position that does not resonate with us or within us, or about a right or wrong or time to fight or flee. We probably do not know if we have changed our listening position, meaning from the default of goodness to evil, maybe from a bad previous moment or part of this day. But regardless of the received experience that appears to be as dissonant, and that may come from their seemingly evil, either precondition or assumed condition in this moment. Given that situation, that context, maybe it's time to not engage any further in that conversation. Meaning, not to judge it, not to resist it, definitely not to become attached to it, even though it's someone you know and love or have respect for. Consider dismissing that encounter with the positive goodness in you. You can't force or encourage or even coerce them to change their demeanor. You accept it as they are in this moment, not before, not later, right now. So dismiss that encounter with your positive goodness and say this: be blessed, be well. That is a shout out again to my brother Larry from Florida. In any situation, good, bad, or indifferent, that brother always responds from the positive. Be blessed, be well. It could be to me, his brother. It could be to someone on a job is giving him angst and resistance. Instead of engaging, going down into the mud and thrashing about, he says, be blessed, be well. That to me is to remind myself of the goodness and the godness I have within me and that you have within you. I'm certainly no better than you are. I'm at my best as you are at your best when we center around that feeling of all of us. And maybe to embrace that more and to pierce through the madness, the chaos externally, and get to the underlying original goodness and godness. But if not, if that doesn't help you with these words I'm sharing to you today, from my humble perspective, when that occurs in a dispute or a discontentment with someone you know or don't know, could be a total stranger, reconnect with you, with your creator, with your nature, your resilience, your drive, your desire, that essence that you have to define for yourself. I want to offer you my perspective that maybe helps you, but if not, please define for yourself how you get there, attach to it, and get here under any condition. As always, stay present, stay current. It's always 820.